Finna make a S4 Avant, baby.
Hey.
Come on.
Yeah, baby.
That's
We don't
the
get those
difference.
here, but now we do, because we can make it. How's it going, guys? Will here, and we're back for another episode of Eurofed Builds, and we are actually here at Eurofed Alpharetta checking back on our S4 Avant build. I don't know if you guys remember before, we started the build of actually swapping the full 3.0T drivetrain from the standard S4 sedan to a A4 Avant. So John's been texting me and he actually let me know there actually have been some updates on the build, and even the old 2.0T actually has already been pulled out of the car. And there may be a bit more progress done than we even thought. So let's go check on and see what's going on inside and take you guys along with us. Oh, I gotta go the whole way? Or like
All the way.
Wait.
All the way.
Yeah, we can do like crib shit again. Like, hey, look, it's stock Q5.
Is that like a distraction? Hey, look, it's Docu 5.
All right, what's up, John? Hey. Back again checking on the S4 Avant build.
Yes.
And forget me wrong, this does no longer looks like a 3.0T on the table.
You would be correct. This is now, the old engine is out of the car, and the 3.0 is now in the A4. So
Already?
Already. We've already got it slapped up in there.
Damn, Randy. That the boy was working.
We
All right, well, let's no longer talk about this boring motor because we have the fun motor now in the car. So let's check out the progress on the car. All right, let's see how that's going. Voila, there you have it. All right, so as of right now, all of the preventive maintenance has been done on the engine. The engine's ready to go. What kind of next steps are going on in this build?
Well, we basically are just figuring out wiring now at this point, which should be pretty straightforward since the ECU and the engine are from the same thing. So we're hopeful that that's going to be a smooth process. We've got the new supercharger pulleys put on the vehicle.
Oh yeah, I see it right here, the smaller guy. And we're waiting on the CTS to come here, or?
That's right, yeah.
Okay.
So we're going to be upgrading that as well. And yeah, basically the next step is just kind of getting everything to fit. But it should be a pretty straightforward job.
Yeah. Is there any kind of weird things that go on with this kind of swap where where it was like this on 2.0, but now it's like a weird little thing that's only from 3.0T or vice versa?
No, it's pretty good as far as swapping things out. The one challenge that is going to be interesting though is because this is a wagon and the car that it came out of was not. Some of the pipe measurements on the exhaust will be a little bit longer, so definitely custom fabrication will be needed for that.
Well, good thing we have the whole
We've got that covered. So, and then yeah, I mean, there's subtle things like the cluster, trying to get the S4 cluster
You got to.
in the car and have it looking flush and nice. So there's some trim challenges, but no.
So it's not just a swap, we're actually going to be doing most of the interior as well?
We're gonna try, we're trying to remove the old A4 cluster and put the S4 cluster in because it's an S4 now.
Yeah. It's a nice little OEM plus touch, and it probably reads the right RPMs.
Exactly, exactly. So, but yeah, I mean, it's mainly just a lot of trim work and kind of fine tuning to make sure everything's looking clean.
Nice. Well, I can't wait because it looks like we're pretty much almost on the home stretch with this build.
We're getting close.
Yeah.
I'd probably say we're out like a week or so. But
Really? That's it?
Yeah, and then once we get the engine up and running, we're gonna get a Eurofed custom tune put on it so we can really maximize the horsepower out of
That's
it.
testing, and then we'll actually sit down with the owner and actually kind of talk to him.
Yeah.
See what he thinks about the build and. Thanks, Randy.
You're good.
Randy has mastered the subtle art of not hitting. Yeah, so once we have everything tuned and everything put together, we're actually gonna sit down with the owner and kind of just see what his mindset was when he was having this build put out for us, and kind of what's his overall reaction of the car? Because from what we've heard from talking with him, this is actually pretty much a dream build of his to have done. So I'm excited to see his reaction because I want to drive it too.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we could have gone out and bought any other car in the world, and you know, he chose to rebuild his baby, and we want to keep it up and running, and we want to maximize everything.
Actually, yeah, because this chassis has quite a bit of mileage on it.
Over 200,000 miles, and it looks fantastic for the mileage.
It looks. I'm speechless now. That I thought it was like 120.
No.
200.
Yeah, I think it was pushing over 200.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, that makes it even cooler. That's awesome.
So he's really excited. I'm really excited. So I'm curious to see what kind of numbers we can get on it on a dyno.
Oh yeah, definitely stay tuned for that dyno day. This is gonna be a fun one. But anyway, John, I'm gonna let you get back to work. I know you're a busy man.
Yes.
I'm letting Randy get back to his stuff, putting this beats back together. So thank you for your time, John. Seriously, as always.
Always.
So helpful. And for you guys, thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and let us know what else you want to see on builds like this, and what kind of more details you want to know. But until then, we'll see you on the next one, guys. Bro, in the first video, I look like I'm like twice your size. The way the camera's set up, like I'm like over, like I'm close to the camera, bro.
Oh, you're like closer.
Like, it looks like, why is Will such a f***ing giant? I got my Duncan.
That do not work.
Eurofed runs on Duncan, Red Bull, Marlboro Lights,
The hood don't work. I don't know.
Starbucks.
Wow, you can really dance.